Hey everybody, it's me again, Cuddles Not, here with the final episode for Redux, or final Redux episode that happens to be episode 4. And we are about to go see Volgrim. Okay, let's go see Volgrim. Hey buddy. Alright, what are we gonna buy? So, as I was mentioned before, sort of, anyway, you have to be somewhat prepared for these shadow challenges, because there's one that requires you to kill 5 enemies in the air, and that can be very difficult without at least 1 level in the Demon Edge and 1 level in the Flip Saw. So as long as you got those, Sword Uppercut helps as well. As long as you got those, you'll be fine. Otherwise, spend the money how you want to spend it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the Scythe, because the Scythe is great crowd control. So you'll see in a couple challenges it'll help out, but it's also better to get earlier, not way earlier, but earlier instead of later, because it'll give you more time to level it up for the achievements. So not quite enough for these, but we don't really need them yet. So I'm definitely gonna get the Scythe. Achievement unlocked and new weapon. Cool. The Scythe. The Scythe's massive curved blade performs large sweeping attacks that devastate multiple enemies. As well, this is a gift from Ward's brother, Death, the star of, you guessed it, Darksiders 2. That I am so excited, guys. Okay, so now that we got that, we can either beef up the sword a little bit more, or we can... No. Or we can just make the Reaper a little bit more functional, the Scythe a little more functional. There's also, you can also get the Harvester, which is an additional Scythe that you can get 1 for free, but 2 is also a little more powerful. If you put in a code into the redeem code part of the options menu. I'm not doing it for the sake of just like, you don't need to do it, and it makes the game a little bit more challenging, but... Alright, so what are we going to get? What are we going to get? Death's Rage? No. Spinning Scythe, Scythe. So this is good. So like I said, the Scythe is good for area of effect. So this is the Hellraiser is one of the few that's for a single enemy. Air Reaper Blade isn't really necessary now. It will be necessary later. Some of the later dungeons with some flying enemies, just help them take them out more quickly. So, but for now we're just gonna go with this, the dash attack, like the harpoon tackle for the sword. All right. Nothing, my friend. I already spent all my souls. So, now we are going to do the shadow challenges, which there are 4. Which will allow us to... This is the first time that they do these shadow challenges. They do it 1 more time in the Drowned Pass, which will allow us to progress through this. But we'll also take a look at a shadow chest that is now invisible because we're in the Shadow Realm. Like I mentioned before, the black, kind of oddly colored chests. The reason that they're like that is because you won't be able to see them now, where you could see them before. And that's the reverse of other items like the Armageddon Blade pieces, which you can only see in the Shadow Realm when you have the Shadow Mask. So, there you go. Okay, Venomous. Kill 50 enemies before Ward's infected health depletes. Bonus souls will be rewarded for any remaining health. So this one's pretty straightforward. It's just kill a bunch of guys as fast as possible so you don't die. There's 2 health chests as well as 2 wrath chests strewn around the place, so don't be stingy. And, you know, do your best. But you'll slowly be losing health throughout the whole game. Throughout the whole event, I guess. And, see, this is where the Scythe really comes in handy. Just to, like, murder all of these past humans. You know, not currently humans. Ow. But it's not so great when you're focusing on a single enemy. So, you know, now I'm going back to the sword. But this doesn't get too bad. That gives you a lot of small enemies to kind of get those early numbers, and then a couple of big guys come out. So as long as you're careful, you'll be alright. And keep an eye on your health meter, because a couple of hits and then a little bit of time, and you'll be on low health. So go grab one of those chests, like that one right over there, if you need it. Or that one. That's even closer. And I also mentioned this before, but I love the Flip Saw. I freaking love it. Scythe's pretty awesome too. Although when we actually get the Tremor Gauntlet, I kind of more prefer that. For, you know, for whatever reason. But Because the Tremor Gauntlet, has some area effect, but it's definitely more about, damaging a single enemy. Because of something like its pound attacks, as many of you know. Some of that health. Let's also grab... Let's go grab some Wrath. Okay. See, War is grunting every time he takes a little bit of damage. Booyah! Alright, Julio. So, it's not in this particular Shadow Challenge. However, there's a Shadow Challenge coming up that allows you to get one achievement. It's the achievement called not Aerial Predator. I forgot the name of it, but we'll find out. But it's where you have to destroy 5 enemies in the air without touching the ground. And while it's possible to do in the Twilight Cathedral, not much easier to do it here. So we'll talk about that as we get closer. But otherwise, it's just, this last episode is just doing these Shadow Challenges, getting that one achievement, and then getting all the way up to the Aerial Predator. The sequence, like the Star Fox sequence, because once we get there, that's when I started recording in HD. So I don't need to do these HD Redux anymore, do I? Nope. It'll be the end of Darksiders, but then, since Darksiders 2 is coming out, it's okay. Dash, you beautiful bastard, dash! No, why did you dash that way? I did not tell you to dash that way. So there is enough enemies where you don't necessarily need... Actually, I don't think that's this challenge. So, ignore that. But still, awesome kill move! Okay, yeah, I was wrong. So, there's exactly enough enemies. Oh, no, there's not. Let's give I think I hear a big guy. No. Okay, so yeah, so there's exactly enough enemies, so you gotta kill them all. So no avoiding the golem like you do. There's one other challenge where you don't have to kill everybody. Cool. Alright, sorry about that. The pop filter fell off my microphone. But, anyway. So if you want to maximize your souls, because the bonus souls come for the amount of remaining health you have. You see I didn't have that a lot of remaining health. So if you want to maximize your bonus souls, save one of the health chests for the last minute. And get it right before you kill the last guy. And you'll get the max amount of bonus souls. So, think about these shadow challenges that you will never, ever come back here. Ever. So there's no point not to get the chests. Just so you fill yourself up. So like, even though I didn't need that health and wrath chest. Actually, I might need the wrath chest. No, I didn't. Even though I didn't need those 2 chests, I got them anyway. Because it'll count towards my 100 chests total. So you'll get it a little bit earlier. But otherwise, there's no point for him. Otherwise, there's no point to get it. But you won't ever go back there, so no point not to get them. So yeah, so now we're going to the second Shadow Challenge. By walking down this beautiful park. Oh, what? That's those nice townhouses. Right next to a big open park, even though there's a hole in the wall, and it happens to be a graveyard. Wow, I think that's a terrible place to live. Right next to a graveyard? Oof, you have to hold your breath for a damn long time. Well, we already got a place in the graveyard, lined up. It might be alright. And then... Master Sword into the... Master Sword into the pedestal. And now I'm 7 years younger and gonna go use... the shadow lens, or whatever that thing was. Eye of Truth. That's what it is. And the different colored tunics, and yeah, okay, and that's enough of that. All right, so this is the challenge where you need to get this achievement to stay in the air and get 5 kills while in the air. So while it's possible to do in the Twilight Cathedral, it's much easier here, and I'll go into that a little bit later. But right now, the key is, while you're doing this, is to find your next victim. Oh, that was a close one. While you're holding on to him. High flyer. There we go. That usually... I've never had to do that before, that shadow flight thing, so you shouldn't have that problem. But while you're, killing them with the finishing move, you use the camera to kind of line up for the next one. And you shouldn't have any problem at all. But, okay, so as far as the Twilight Cathedral goes... They're in the major, you know, first major room, in the hall of the cathedral, if you will. There's 4 Dust Queens that come and attack you, like, right off the bat. And a lot of you probably already know this. But they will, there's one that's a 5th one that's kind of hidden in the back corner that you need to go trigger. And then if you do that, then you'll have 5 that you can use. Although, it doesn't always work, and sometimes they stay out of range, so this is definitely the easiest place to get it. Although, if you missed it, you can spend a little time and get in the Twilight Cathedral. So this isn't too bad. It's just, don't be stupid and kill them like that. And I guess that's one problem with the flip saw in a moment like this, where it's a little difficult to just whittle them down without killing them, and like with moves like the flip saw. So that's where the scythe comes in handy, because it doesn't do as much damage as some of the other weapons. So you can kind of whittle down a whole bunch of them all at once, preparing them for the finishing move of their death. Oh god, that looks painful. And another fun fact: you are one. Ouch. Invulnerable. You are 1, invulnerable while you're doing a finishing move. Doesn't matter if it's like a cinematic cutscene or not. And 2, you can dash into a finishing move. You don't have any sort of recovery time or anything once you get to the enemy. So you use that to your full advantage. Please, 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 please. And I'll illustrate what I mean. So like, here's B move. I didn't have to like recover and then press B. I could press B without any interruption, which is a good way to, you know, to dodge, escape enemies, and just make everything a little bit happier. So there's actually enough guys spawn that if you wanted to, you could avoid the big guy the whole time. It's not like there's only 30 guys that are spawning. But he gets in the way real quick, so it's a little bit easier just to take him out. This, I think. Got 4 more? 4 more? Oh, there we go. And take these guys out, because these guys are easy to take out. Because you don't have to do anything to them. You just jump and press the B button. You don't have to even wait for, like, the indicator to do it. And that's also, you know, kind of a key thing to remember when you're doing the achievement. Ow! I thought I could press B there, but nope. Alright, that's the end. Shadow challenge number 2 down, and as you might also have noticed, besides the big blinking Eye of the Beholder thing, is that these light up as you complete challenges. So as you know, there's 2 lit up, and in the next one there'll be 2. Until we complete that one, there'll be 3, and so on and so forth. So nice little touch there, I think. And a nice single flip saw finishes that party. And we still got a health chest here that I can't seem to grab. Alright. Let me heal me, and then into the portal. Which is nothing unlike the portal. The big blue portal that, that saves Link from the dungeon boss rooms after completing them. But, yeah, you know, similarities aside, I freaking love this game. Considering the amount of time I put into it. I hope I do, otherwise I drive myself mad. To lose my marbles if I haven't already. But you can tell me that. If I lost my marbles, by all means, let me know. Alright, so the 3rd out of 4 shadow challenges. Wait, so I always put in the sword into the pedestal. So Zelda joke here. I always put the sword into the pedestal, but I never like take it out and get older again. So that means I'm getting 7 years younger every time. But considering that War is like an old Nephilim or whatever, and he's like hundreds of thousands of years old, I guess that doesn't really make a difference. But still, he must be like, you know, getting younger each time. So no wonder he likes doing this. Speed Brawl. Defeat 40 enemies within the time limit. Bonus souls will be rewarded for any time left on the clock. So pretty self-explanatory. Again, with all these Wicked around, the scythe comes in real handy because you'll be able to take them out pretty damn quick. So you can just like spin circles around yourself. Also racks up some nice combo. Although that doesn't really mean anything. Except bragging rights. Maybe? No, I don't think so. Yeah, just bragging rights. Come on, wicked. Taste the scythe. That'll judge you for your wicked ways. Now back to the sword. Wow, I don't think I've made that big of a pause in a while. So enjoy the silence, ladies and gentlemen. Because otherwise it's all me. Anyway, flip saw! Ooh, epic spin slow-mo! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! But don't forget about the Earth Caller, even though he's already dead. Oh, this was pretty quick. You did. Why not use the scythe? There we go. Probably drug that out a little longer than I had to, but, you know. Whatevs. See? 2 lights on out of 4. And then there'll be 3! Woohoo! And we destroyed the 4th eye. 1, 2, 3! Whoa! Alright. Oh, monster death scream. Get these 2 chests, because I need them. But, again, should always get them. And into the blue light. Alright, where are we going? We're going to the 4th and final challenge. So, you still need health, like, even though I don't know why you would, you could take that. But I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Don't take a health chest in the main areas unless you need it, because you'll be coming backtracking, so you never know when you might need a little pinch of health in a bad time. This ground has wronged me, so I must stick my sword in it. Dum 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 dum. Oh, that's one evil laugh, man. Aerial Brawl. Defeat 5 enemies using aerial combos within the time limit. Bonus souls will be rewarded for any time left on the clock. So this is kind of the one that I prepared for by buying the correct upgrades, besides the scythe, because otherwise this one can get really tricky without moves like the flip saw and demon edge and the uppercut or whatever that was. So, you know, please have those. Otherwise, you might be spending way too much time in here. And don't, by instinct, press the B button like that, because then you end up not killing them properly. So, obviously I just did that to illustrate a point, and not because I actually pressed the button by instinct or anything. Yeah. There we go. Coolio. And that is the end of the shadow challenges. Block counter. Warrior's reflexive instincts have been awoken, allowing him to counterattack physical and projectile threats. Press right button just before the moment of impact. So, as people who have watched these videos know, I'm terrible about blocking. It's so clunky. A counter doesn't seem to stun them. They still kind of power through and do damage, even though you are doing a powerful move back. So, I should block more, I should counter more, but I don't. So, don't follow that example. But you can definitely get through this game without it. Although you need it to fight Wicked K, which I'll show you. But, okay, so I said before that I'll look at one of these shadow chests. So if you remember... Oh no, it's not even here, is it? Yeah, because I already opened it. Never mind. False alarm. But that's because I had to stop and come back. But if you, within a single play session, it won't disappear. You can go there and you'll see like a weird outline of it, like you do for other things that are in the Shadow Realm that you can't see yet. So we get a present! The Ravager enhancement. Our first enhancement. Doesn't have to be our first enhancement, but it is because I didn't buy the weapon bonus, Weapon Master enhancement yet from Belgrim. But this enhancement increases ward damage to environmental weapon attacks, which you already know is already pretty damn powerful. But now it's even more awesome. So we'll throw that sucker on real quick. But, okay, weapon enhancements. Thank you very much. So along with... So that was just for completing it, for doing the Earth Caller, and he just gives it to you. There's no, like, prerequisites for it. Same thing with the block counter. You get it after you complete the 4th Shadow Challenge. It doesn't matter what order you do them in. You always get that after you beat the 4th challenge. Well, let's take a look at it. Info. Slotted bonus. This means that it affects the weapon directly that it's on. Guaranteed souls for destroying environmental objects by any means. Okay, cool. Passive bonus. Drastically increases damage inflicted with environmental weapons. Okay. Awesome. Let's put it on the chaos to make it look a little purpley. Because purple. Who doesn't like purple? I bet that guy likes purple. Do you like purple, bro? Like purple? Where'd he go? I thought he, like, hopped over this thing. Oh, whatever. Oh, yeah. See? There he is. Bye, man. Do you like my purple? Okay. Enough of that. So now we are headed to the next place. Obviously. But it's called... I don't remember Ixtan. Sorry, guys. But, obviously, the name doesn't matter. I know what to do there. By heart. I know that's kind of sad. Okay. Let's test this sucker out, huh? Instant death! Even though it would be anyway, but cool. And that totally bounced off the wall. Yummy. Let's do it again. Oh yeah! Didn't bounce off the wall that time. Cool. Let's go grab this. First, let's go grab the soul chest. Skull punch face. Fantastic. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So, here is some more ice. If you remember the ice from the crossroads, there's some more right there. Behind there is an artifact. We can't get it now, obviously, but just like the place in the crossroads, you can get it once you get the Tremor Gauntlet. So, we will be back. Uh-oh. Fight arena. Not wasting any time with my new purple blade, because that is definitely the most heterosexual thing to do. Not that there's anything wrong with not being heterosexual. There we go. Whoa, whoa, there we go. See, the Flipsaw taking quick care of these bros. Oh my god, I just said bros. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Sorry guys, I'm kind of having a identity crisis here right now. Oh god. Okay. I'll finish this right now for your sake, but after this I have to do some serious thinking. Oh man, I don't even know who I don't know who I am anymore. Shh. Holy moly. Spraka cockadoo. God damn. Alright. I'll think about it later. Right now, we got some things to murder. Well, I guess we finished murdering. We got some doors to kick. Yeah! Or fail at kicking. I seem to do that a lot. Like, I get really close and I just, like, right out of range. Which is really sad because there's, like, a really wide arc range. But hey! Whatever. The broken stair. That's totally what it was. I totally remember that. Right before the thing came up. It's not like I saw it and then remembered. So, first thing we're gonna do down here, get another soldier artifact. Woohoo! Soldier artifacts. Number 5. And our last one before the end of the Redux series. So there's some things in here you can murder if you want. Or not like me. I'm just gonna not fall down. And I'm going to go down here to Volgrim. For 2 reasons. One, to go buy some more stuff, even though I don't have to. But I am anyway. But also for the soul chest and a lifestone shard. Skull punch face. Let those guys, you know, be terrible zombies. And we go grab this lifestone shard. Skull punch face, lifestone shard number 3. And like I've also said many times, or not many times, at least once, we will have a complete lifestone shard, lifestone with 4 shards before we hit the Star Fox aerial predator sequence. So that's awesome, right? Yeah, it totally is. Man, I'm such a D-bag sometimes. Alright. So, last recommendations. Let's turn this sucker in. See, obvious one is either Weapon Master or Stone Skin. Stone Skin might be the way to go if you've been having trouble with the combat so far. On Apocalyptic especially, or normal. Without the Abyssal Armor on a second playthrough, also, it can save your ass sometimes. And that's probably why I'm thinking about it the most right now. Weapon Master, Bane. See, there's 2 enhancements, Bane and Weapon Master. Bane, and then we need some empty vessel. You can empty vessel if you want. Don't have to. You can if you want. But otherwise, just like look at all the abilities and you know just think about how you play. You know, you've played enough at this point. Devil's Cross upgrades the counter. How you play, like if you use Scythe more, upgrade the Scythe. If you use the Sword more, upgrade the Sword. If you dying, get Stone Skin. You know, just do what you need to do. So I'm not gonna get anything. I'm gonna let you guys decide. But yeah, take that as you will. Now I'm not sure what I got in my original playthrough because I didn't go back that carefully. And I'm sure I got something, so go watch those if you really want. But otherwise, just, I mean, there isn't really any other point. The only other thing that you'll ever need to buy is possibly Affliction, which is the 4th Wrath Power that you don't have access to yet, which does kind of like a poison thing, which is helpful for some of the really big enemies, as well as Devil's Cross block counter for Wicked K, because otherwise Wicked K gets really wicked tough without it. So go see the later episodes for that, or just keep watching. You'll run into him eventually. Otherwise, we're coming to a close. Although we still have, you know, a trauma to beat and another lifestone shard to get. Although the game kind of shows you where that lifestone shard is. Soul chest, skull punch face. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's glide across. I don't know what that sound was. Nothing over there. However, there is something back there that, that if you missed it the first time, ouch, bad zombies. Eat car bat bastards. That's right, suck on that. I was gonna fall down there. That'd actually be highlighted, as you'll see when an enemy actually comes up, that if you missed it here, you definitely know about it and want to go back. Lifestone shard. And now we have 2 lifestones. 2 little dance. 2 little dance. Obscure Invader Zim reference. Oh yeah. Somewhat appropriate with my purple sword. If it was green, it would be perfect, but purple will have to work. Alrighty then. Now we go over here. And there's actually nothing else left to collect. There's one more soul chest, but that's it. Otherwise, this is essentially the end of the Redux series. And certainly, it's been a pleasure. But I'm going to do... It's not the end of Darksiders for me. I'm going to remake some of my skill guides, which I made up. Catch the car, catch the car, catch the car. Yeah, caught the car. I'm going to remake some of my skill guides. There we go, do some damage. And I'm also gonna do like a little bonus thing to kind of finish, kind of wrap up after where the other part of the guide left off. So, catch the card, catch the card. Yeah. And then, you know, we completed everything almost. There's a couple achievements left. There's one enhancement left, and that enhancement is one you buy from Vulgrim, but still, I guess it's not technically 100%. But yeah, there's that. But otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna remake those skill episodes, and then maybe do like a guide episode, like episode 0. I'm still considering, I'm figuring out. But top 1 priority is not to do those, it's to... Oh, that car kind of glitched out. Nothing really too tough about that guy, just, you know, say out its big swipes and catch the cards if you can. But also, you saw the last car I tried to catch also hurt me, so be careful. But yeah, so remake skill guide, achievement, grinding guides, add like 1 or 2 bonus episodes, just wrapping everything up. And then, although again, the whole game's completed and everything that requires skill has been gotten, and there's also guides for everything. But also, maybe a guide episode, but that's definitely a later project. Number 1 priority is going to be Darksiders 2, first a blind run, and then the full run, the full 100% run. Although I'm not exactly sure what that's going to mean, considering, you know, considering that the game is much different now. But we will see. We will see. Otherwise, like I said, it's been a pleasure making these. A little bit of work, but a pleasure. I was happy to do it, and I look forward to making Darksiders 2, as well as other games in the future. Although, I've gotten a lot of suggestions, like Assassin's Creed, Bioshock, Infamous. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm really not. I'm looking at all the options. I'm kind of playing through some of those games again. I'm just seeing, like, what's the best, you know, one for me to make. That's what I'm looking at right now. But yeah, the end of the Redux series. From here on, it'll begin episode 15, which is the beginning of my original HD recording. So that's now going to be the beginning of this. Guys, thank you again for all your support, all of your replies, all your comments, all of your suggestions. I love them. I read them all, so thank you again very much. I try to respond to many as I can. If you are a subscriber, make sure to send me a PM so you can get the spreadsheet guide, because I do that for all my subscribers. It has all the episodes laid out, including these HD videos and kind of how they line up with the old episodes, and so that'll help a lot if you're missing 1 or 2 things. And I made sure it all made sense. If not, let me know and I'll try to fix it. Otherwise, guys, again, it's been a pleasure, and I hope to see you again next time, and hopefully on Darksiders 2. Okay, this has been Cuddle Snot. I'm signing off, and I'll see you again next time.
This way. It's nothing. Some demon trick. I know what I saw.
He's right.
Uriel.
It's there, beneath the stench of this place. You can sense it, ancient. From neither the White City nor the Black Depths. Something lost between.